Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and hopefully the technical difficulties that just went through and didn't allow me to stream and just shut me down are over with. I guess we'll find out in a moment, but I want to talk about New York State bail reform because it's not bail reform, it's literally turned my state into an egregious nightmare of hell on earth. And before I even want to get into it, I want to talk about how most people envision New York and I mean, as New York City, right? They think that everything they see on television is real. Well, I know that you guys follow me on my little walk and talks, and you see that I live in a small neighborhood, and that it's something that's completely different than what you see in New York City. New York City is its own little world. So even when you're watching something on television like Live PD, and they're in these urban areas, right, or city areas, and they're letting people go that have suspended licenses, that doesn't usually fly in my community. If you commit a crime, such as that, for instance, you're driving without a license, you have to get your car towed. You get processed, you get a ticket sometimes. Sometimes you get taken in, especially if you have priors or if you have unpaid tickets. There's a lot there, okay? And this thing has turned my state on its absolute head. I mean, on its absolute head. It's really disturbing how far it's gotten. And it's gotten to the point where when we get to some of these stories, which I'm going to show you in this group that's called No Bail, hashtag No Bail Fail, but it's really New York bail reform. Hold on, we're going to get down to right here. And I cut a lot of it out because a lot of weird stalkers out there. I don't want them harassing my friends and family. But when you read some of these stories, man, all right? And when you read some of these stories, there was a woman in here whose daughter was just beaten by her boyfriend. I mean, where was it? These things are jumping through. Let's go down. Right here. My best friend's daughter was beaten and strangled by her boyfriend. His third time in jail. He got released on bail because of his new law, posted by Cuomo. It's just not right. And there's just nightmare story after nightmare story, okay? Here's somebody who's a new member, said that they had a drive-by shooting. I grew up and still live in Plainville, a town in Nassau County. My family has lived here over 60 years. Nothing ever happens here. I'm telling you, the criminals are coming, all right? And that's a success story from not getting released. I mean, again, Brooklyn judge frees shooting suspect despite 100K bail recommendation. So before we go back to that, and we just keep scrolling through, 125,000 members. Okay? Now, the GOP tried to repeal the law that is releasing violent criminals without bail. And by the way, in my town, I told you on New Year's, a man with a suspended license who owed money, ran a woman down, and she did not survive. She died 2 days ago. It was finally revealed today in the media, and he drove away, again with no license. I don't understand how that happens. Okay, and that's one of the minor ones, I guess, but it's not minor to me. It's not minor to my community. All right? But by the way, I mean, I had on Fox and Friends. Let's see if we can find that Fox and Friends video, because I had it on I can't get it to play on this, but let's see if we can find it. We'll do it live. Fox and Friends, New York State and Nassau County. Here it is right here. Okay? Well, wait, actually, it looks like we are going to be able to play it, but I don't want all my stuff being played or on there, so we're going to jump back here, and I'm going to try to get it here. But it's just unreal. It's literally just unbelievable. So let's see if we can get this. Yep.
Revolving door of the crack was going in and out, and it brings down your morale in policing. Now I'm seeing the same thing. Those we lock up, those are going to jail, are coming out the same day.
All right, so give me an example. You talk about, for example, these burglars from Chile.
We had two individuals. They came in on a 90-day visa from Chile. They committed havoc on the North Shore. They did about a dozen burglaries, well over $1 million in assets. We locked them up. We put them in jail. The law went retroactive and released them out of jail. They were told to come and get their ankle bracelets. They did not report. They're probably sitting on a beach in Chile right now, enjoying a latte, watching this show.
Watch.
Did you hear about that? Retroactively released. Over $1 million in damage. A dozen robberies. Okay. Oh, we're just going to trust him. We had to release him. Bail reform law.
He got the retroactive. So the judge might see that they could hit again, not see the corruption, might see their background. The judge has no say in this.
Judges are the most respected people in our law enforcement community. They're the most educated. They need to have that discretion to decide who should stay and who should go.
New Jersey, Alaska, and New York have this.
That's correct.
And now Bernie Sanders wants to make it nationwide.
That's true. That's true. Bernie Sanders is behind this. He likes this.
Here's an example of the crimes that no longer mean bail. Criminally negligent homicide. Give me an example.
Those who are a DWI arrest, someone is totally drunk or commits a crime, and someone almost dies from that crime.
Or dies.
Manslaughter in the second degree.
Firing into a crowd, somebody gets injured, severe injury.
So we got to let him out right away. Third degree assault, burglary, and get this, stalking.
Stalking, hate crime. Hate crime is on the rise in the state of New York. It's on the rise in Nassau County. You put a SWAT sticker on a wall. It might not be a physical attack against the Jewish community, but it's an attack against the Jewish community.
And we see what's happening in this.
So let's just stop that. Speaking of the Jewish communities, where that occurred, pistol permit applications have gone quite up. But here's the thing. In New York State, it's actually hard to get a pistol permit, believe it or not. It's not easy to get a pistol permit. Okay? Let's go back to this. Okay?
State, especially in this city, it's not your area, but this city in particular, in, out.
That's correct. Same
because they
Nassau
think
County.
that bail is harder on people of meager means.
When bail reform, justice reform, it's not a bad thing. You need to look at certain items. You can't have an 18-year-old kid sitting in jail for marijuana for a week because he couldn't come up with the $500 worth of bail. But we don't let the same person walk out that commits a burglary in Nassau County, steals over $1 million, puts fear into an entire community, and he walks out.
And I just want to read you what Bernie Sanders said, if you could just pop that up for a second. He says this. This is what President Sanders would do. Our cash bail system is a disgrace.
I'll just let you guys read that. All right? And I think this is actually a bigger deal than the Project Veritas drop today. I mean, what did you think Bernie Sanders supporters and, low-level workers in his, election campaign thought? I didn't think any of that was really a big deal. I'm more concerned with this. All right? This is what I'm concerned with. Man enters teenage girl's bedroom after breaking into northern Westchester home, police say. You understand? You get it? A man broke into northern Westchester home and then entered a teenage girl's bedroom where he requested money. The incident happened Friday, January 3rd at about 2:25. Huh? We let this guy out. No big deal. During the arrest process, it was discovered that he had on his person a coin purse and its contents, which were later identified as the property of a separate victim of theft from her vehicle. All right? Here it is. On Friday afternoon, Martin was arraigned in Peekskill City Court on his burglary charge and was released on his own recognizance. At approximately 6:30 p.m., Martin was released from police custody. A few minutes after leaving the police lobby, officers witnessed the plate glass entry door in the station house shatter, and Martin was seen fleeing south on Nelson Avenue, Galusha said. Criminals gonna be criminals. Some people need to stay in jail. Police chief posts frustrations on bail reform law after accused burglar released. This is out of Albany, all right? Police say he's been arrested for burglary 5 times over the course of a year. It's just unbelievable. Controversial bail reform springs serial robbery suspect who then pulls off 5th heist. Number 5. All right? I mean, this is the same guy right here. It's like it's time to escape from New York. How does John Carpenter get it right so many times? How'd you get it right, Carpenter? It's time to go. And they're right. Every day brings a new poster boy for this disastrous law. Now, here's the other thing. with all this hate crime, and crime's going to go up and up and up and up, what do? You get more surveillance going. Governor announces state funds for license plate readers from Ramapo to help thwart hate crimes. See, now they want to read your license plate. It's not for hate crimes. It's for more of a track trace database system. It's for a way to implement more fines and really just take. But they use the facade of security, okay? You don't have to trust the New York Post. I don't either. It's not about the New York Post. Listen, I live here. And I'm not anywhere near the city at all. Okay? Let's see. Let's go through some of these posts. I mean, they're being posted so rapidly. Already we have 125,000 members on this thing. Okay, that's the guy that was 5 times a burglar. 5 times a burglar. I read a heartbreaking one. No bail set. Suspect released in DWI crash that killed Buffalo State grad. We had one where a man was released after drunk driving and disabling his car. He had the machine. He disabled that. I think it was New Year's, and he rear-ended and killed a 27-year-old. Of course he was drunk. Okay. I mean, it's unreal. It is so unreal. Needs to go. You can go there yourself and check out all this stuff, but people are rightfully irate, as they should be. So guys, thumbs this video up, sub and share if you are new. This is obviously a subject close to my heart. We also earlier today went over the docs that are now going to seal those 10,000 pages. After all, they're not judicial documents. Thank you, Flick Off, for that sticker. We appreciate it over here, keeping us going. Flick Off, one of the biggest supporters of the show, 100%. Obviously going hard on the McGregor thing. I got this rockfin.com right here, /Jason Burmis. Every day there's going to be an exclusive video for premium members, and it lets me know when we have actual subscribers that subscribe because of me. I get a text message. We got 2 so far, 2. But I'm also reposting some other stuff like the Bill Barr deep dive. But like I said, I'm doing stuff there I don't think I can get away with on YouTube. I may actually, next time the debates are on, and I can actually sit through them. I just couldn't do it. I actually got back in the gym for the first time in a couple months today while the debates were going on. Maybe I'll stream those along with my commentary here, as I won't get thrown off the platform. So a lot of different things, a lot of different possibilities. Like I said, once a day, 5 days a week, stuff for premium content you won't see anywhere else over at Rockfin. I'm a documentary filmmaker. I give away all my documentary films for free. Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, and Shade the Motion Picture. They're in the playlist section. Please go watch them. I think they stand up very well today and have aged well because I've always done my best to get real information and share the truth with people. That's how I've always done things. So $5, $10, $15, guys, it means the world to me. It keeps me going. I'd love to get to at least $1,000 by tomorrow. By the time I wake up, we're going to see if maybe we'll do 1 or 2 videos more tonight. Maybe we'll do none. I'm not sure. I don't know where we're going from here. But I do know I love you guys. It's not about these false left, right, Democrat, Republican politics, even though it plays out in my state a little bit, huh? It's about right and wrong. And I'll tell you what, this New York State bail reform thing is crazy wrong. See y'all on the flip.